The first stop on the rally calendar is Monte Carlo, and whilst the town was a picture of serenity, up in the mountains a lethal mixture of snow, ice and tarmac awaited rallying's greatest. However, the popularity of the Monte saw too many spectators flood into the first stage, and it had to be cancelled. Stage 2 saw reigning world champion Peter Solberg eventually get things underway. On stage 9, Rally Monte Carlo really bared its teeth. Carlos Sainz, who was lying 5th, retired after this collision with the rock face. While Subaru's Mikko Hirvonen's rally also ended abruptly. Marcus Grönholm had problems with the team's all-new 4-speed gearbox, stuck in 3rd, 3 kilometres from the end of the stage.
FX for Timo. We still have 3 kilometers to go and we have only gear number 3. How can we switch manually?
Timo Raitiainen had to push the car into service where the mechanics were able to solve the problem. But it would be Grönholm's tyre choice and not the broken gearbox that would open the door for Sebastian Loeb. He won every stage on day 2. With his lead up to nearly a minute and a half, he was disappearing over the horizon. On day 2, Marco Martin would end the day in 3rd, despite experiencing visibility problems.
Come on, you can see more than that. And 3 plus, right?
He said he was getting sort of snowblind, and that was the problem. He couldn't see it, I could see it. And I said to him at one point, come on, you can see more than this. And he told me to off, so I guess he couldn't.
Never having gone well in Monte Carlo, Peter Solberg seemed happy to settle for 5th, and the 4 points that come with it.
Opens extra long, height 3 plus, 16, slow short 3 right. De Brogan, yeah, 20, tight hairpin left.
But that crash on the way up the Col de Turini meant that both the Mitsubishi of Gilles Panizzi and the Peugeot of Freddie Loix would finish above him on the leaderboard. Solberg was just hoping to make it to the finish. Here he's passed by Marcus Grönholm on his way to 4th position, a sound debut for the 307. On the final stage, Duval had been ahead of Marco Martin at every split. Team orders now took over to ensure Martin finished ahead of him, ensuring a Ford 2nd and 3rd. But all this was of little concern to Sebastian Loeb. He had dominated since stage 6 and recorded his 2nd successive Monte Carlo victory. So here's confirmation of Loeb's resounding win. He makes the first strike in the battle to become Drivers' Champion, while Ford will also be celebrating their 2nd and 3rd places. But for now, Sebastian Loeb was the king of Monte Carlo.